Newly released court documents shed light on the murders of two Candler residents back in June.
63-year-old Sandra Thomas and 55-year-old Clifford Dembinksy were neighbors. The accused killer, 18-year-old Kevin Davis, was a distant relative of Thomas.
News 13's Frank Crocker is at the Buncombe County Courthouse. Frank, what are we learning?
Well, these are applications for search warrants we were just able to obtain and review. Now, these documents reveal a use of deadly force followed by an attempted cover-up. It was June 4th. Crews were called to the scene of a house fire on Hubbard Lane in Candler. They put out the flames, went inside, and found the body of Sandra Thomas lying on a couch. It wasn't long after that investigators found the second body, that of Clifford Dembinksy, in the woods nearby. Almost 3 months later, there's still evidence of a fire here. Charred remains of furnishings pulled out onto the back deck by authorities. But it wasn't flames that killed the victims. The warrants describe the search of the property owned by Thomas, who was being visited by Dembinksy. Firefighters discovered the first body inside the house, the other just up Hubbard Lane, thrown off the roadway into some underbrush. Dembinksy had been stabbed numerous times. Thomas had been beaten and stabbed. Detectives recovered these items from the home: 3 broken pieces of wood, 1 knife, and a meat cleaver. Kevin Davis was arrested 2 days after the killings in a car stolen from the crime scene. Well, that must have been weird to open your mailbox and go, wow. Yeah. Haley Morgan dated the suspect a few years back, and only for about 2 months. But he wrote her a letter from jail just 2 days ago. That was before the search warrants were released. We told her about that today. Well, they're talking about knives, and they're talking about being hit over the head and before the fire.
It's not good.
Clearly upset, and these documents, well, they reveal other information. There was a second man in the car when the young man was arrested and not being charged as an accomplice at this point, but we are told the investigation continues. And as far as that letter, we'll be talking about that at 6 o'clock. Find out what the suspect had to say. Reporting live in Asheville, Frank Crocker, News 13.